Well, let's think about this. What if our account constructor for our account data type were to say store something that represented or stored the type of account? A good way to do that would be to set it whenever the account constructor is invoked. So let's go ahead and add a second argument indicating the type of account. You can then, of course, store it down below just by doing this .type equals type. And now, when I do something up here, let's say I pass, so checking, and then I pass in savings. Let's go ahead and make those changes up here. So argument, store it, and just pass in a couple strings to represent that second argument, the type of account. Go ahead and pull up your terminal, clear it, and run it in Node. Perfect. My account types now are storing the types I've assigned them. However, they're not really being used anywhere. In particular, I'd like to know if I say do something like this. So go ahead and write this line. And if I do something like this, I'd particularly like to know whether or not I'm depositing or withdrawing or viewing a statement of, say, the checking or the savings account. Right now, if I attempt to run that, oops, looks like I had a typo there. Fix that missing I. And right now, if I attempt to run it, it only tells me that I've deposited $1,000 to some account and that account's balance is now $6,000. It's not terribly helpful. So let's go ahead, go back into our account constructor. Let's put our type of our constructor to use. So let's go ahead and just add the following. So modifier deposit, we'll say deposit amount to self.type. Account balance is now self.balance. For a withdraw function, we'll say withdrew amount from self.type. And then we'll go on down. And let's just modify this here with a simple addition of self.type. Perfect. Now, go ahead and examine these changes. Open your terminals, make sure you've saved the file, clear console, and then run the program again. Deposit $1,000 to checking account, balance is now $6,000. Much more informative. Let's go ahead and play around a little bit more here. You'll notice here that to access the checking account of a given customer, all I have to do is testcustomer.checking.deposit, invoke the method on the account data type. This reads like English, again, and it's really cool. What if I want to withdraw? Well, then I just do testcustomer.checking.withdraw, call my method, and let's say I really do go for that Nintendo Switch. Go ahead here and just comment out that console log for me. And then let's run this. Perfect, it works. What if I get the statement? Perfect. Now, that's pretty good to go, but let's make one last change.